First MotoGP Social of 2024, and it's the prediction game, as always, to kick off the new season. World champions, gentlemen, in MotoGP, Moto2 and in Moto3, and then explanations for your picks. Most people think that it will be Fermin Aldeguer and David Alonso in Moto2 and Moto3. Let's see Jorge Martins first, then. So we'll let Jorge announce his picks for 2024. Over to you, Jorge.
Well, I picked myself because last season I was contender, and hopefully we make a small step and we are stronger. Then Fermin, because he finished so good last season. I think he's in amazing mood now. It seems like his future is also, it seems like he's close, so he will be ready for this. And then Alonso did an amazing precision. I saw that he was incredibly fast, and last season was great, so I think he will do it.
It sounds like this time next year, Aldeguer will be on the grid with you riders in MotoGP. Pecco, your top three picks for the year.
Moto3, David Alonso, because he's so good. Last year was impressive and was doing a perfect job. Also in the first season test, and he's with my same team when I was in Moto3 with Aspar. Then in Moto2, Celestino Vietti, obviously. I think he's in a good situation to show his potential, for sure. Fermin will be a very good fighter, but I think that if everything will be okay, Celestino could be very strong. And in MotoGP, myself.
Good pick, after the last 2 years in particular. Marco, you've obviously changed your mind for MotoGP, so who did you go for initially before you changed it to Pecco?
I put myself, but I don't like too much to, put myself. So I put Pecco to put a little bit more pressure on him, and then Celestino because he's our mate from the academy and he's very strong, so I support him a lot. And David Alonso as well, because last year he was very, very fast and he made some amazing races, and I think this year he can try to fight for it.
Well, we'll find out how good those predictions were in Valencia in November, of course, guys. Mark, your picks for 2024?
Pecco, Aldeguer, Alonso.
Can we have a brief explanation of your reasons why you've gone for those three?
Well, Pecco easy, 2 championships in a row, and I think together with Martin, the guys that in the preseason were more consistent. Aldeguer finished last year. Last year I was the fastest one on the last races, and also in the preseason I checked a bit in Jerez, and his pace was super good. And Alonso, I like him, I believe in him, and yeah, he also was super fast last year.
A lot of riders thinking that David Alonso will get the job done in Moto3. Fabio, what do you think is going to happen this season?
I make a mistake. I put Tony and Alonso Moto2, but make a mistake. I mean, Alonso in Moto3 is a guy that I really like how it is like a person and like a rider. Tony, same. I wish he's him. He's working really hard. And I put myself, I hope, but I think Pecco is really strong this year. So.
And Pedro, not long out of Moto3 and Moto2, of course. So who are you going for in 2024?
For me, not too much. At the end, are the guys that pay my bills at the end of the month for this. No, at the end, I was seeing a bit the test, and it's true that Taki have super competitive riders in Moto3 and Moto2. For this, Red and Vietti could be a good option, but I believe also in Dennis Onku. And in MotoGP, at the end, we see that we are strong also for this. We need to believe.
What's that? You want more? Click here to subscribe.